Hi guys, Legion Random here and welcome back to Farming Valley. So, episode 3. In the last episode, you may remember we summoned the Harvest Goddess and we got the blueprint to build the carpenter shop. So, that is one of the things that we want to do today and actually see sort of how that advances us in the quests. But I have been kind of pretty much sort of tidying up around the village. I've now got all of the area fenced off, so we should be nice and secure. I did find up here we had another little house which is I've nearly finished. We just need to actually put some glass in the windows, but we've repaired this. So that's another building that we've got. It's quite a nice little building actually. It's got a sort of a little chimney that was made with the bricks and furnace and a bench. It's got quite a nice little view over the rest of the village. I did also see we had hives here as well. So we have got the forestry, the bees mod within this also. But I thought this was quite a nice little view across our village. I've been through and obviously clearly apart from sort of this part here, which actually is outside our fence boundary. I think I was inside our fence boundary. We have pretty much cleared all of the trees out from this. So we have got a couple more that we want to clear. I was just sort of trying to sort of find a way of having as much of the area clear so we get as much light as possible. So we've got all of our villagers still trapped in here. So this is Petunia Verthorger, and she does a bit of food for us as well, which is fine, but she can stay there nice and safely. I think we've got doors on all of the houses, and one of the things that I wanted to obviously do was put the carpenter together. Now I did notice, I don't know whether it's even still in here, but let's just go and get ourselves, in fact we'll take this block of dirt actually for a second. I'm just going to move it to sort of nearer the window. But there was a skelly that had spawned in here and it had particles on it. It doesn't seem that it's in here now. I can't remember whether we've got a villager in here or not. No, we don't, do we? Let's maybe let's get some torches. Or certainly some extra torches put in here. And we'll take these out as well, these dirt blocks. But yeah, I thought I'd blocked this off because we had a villager in here and we ended up with a skelly. So I'm probably happy to leave that unblocked now. Let's just put a block in there just so it looks a little bit better. And we'll take that one out there as well. But yeah, so carpenter shop. So that is a key thing that we need to do, and that should help us advance in our quests. If you notice, we did have a couple of wolves appear as well, so I've tamed those with bones. We've also got another one in here as well. I've not named them because I haven't got any name tags or anything like that at all. I've also been sorting out the chests. So I've got a chest for food, chest for sort of wooden planks, a chest for sort of natural stuff, so that's like the dirt, seeds, trees, mushrooms, plants, etc. And then one that's all of the bits and bobs. So we need this here, first of all, and I thought we would have a quick look. In fact, let's have a little sleep. First of all, just save anything icky spawning, and rain. Why don't we stay inside and keep dry while we have a look at this. But this is our achievements book, so we all to have a look at this and see what we can do. So get some glass bottles, fill them with water to stay hydrated. We've done that. Mine to mine and craft a bucket. We have done that. So some of the Harvest Goddess have been the tutorial. Talk with her again. She should begin to tell you how to begin your town. Get the log she needs. There, so we're up to here for building our carpenter. I think for the rest of it, I don't think we can do anything more without building the carpenter first. So that's where we're up to. So we'll put our achievement book back in here. What I want to do here is take the blueprint for the carpenter, and we shall take that out. So what I've done is I've actually demolished one of the houses that was here, and this is where I'm going to put the carpenter. So let's gather our torch back, let's get our blueprint, and I think probably just about here is a very nice spot. And oh, hello. So we found Yulif. So we'll just sneak and right click to confirm it. So he is now going to go off and start building. So hopefully oh look, he's actually replacing all of the stone that was there. Oh, if I'd known that, I would have mined it. Can we gather some of it while he's building quickly, so we don't lose it all? It's a pretty cool part about this with Yulif, that if he excuse me, a little bit of a tickle again. If he dies, he will just respawn. I think it's the next day or something like that. So that's quite cool. So he's pretty busy. God, he can build an awful lot faster than we can, can't he? How do we pop ourselves up here? And we can watch what he's doing. But I kind of thought this was quite a nice spot for it. It's on the edge of the village, pretty close to where we've got our house. But yeah, as you can see, it has cleared up most of this area. So we do now have a lot less spaces that we can get spawns happening, which is sort of half the battle. This is looking pretty cool, actually. Be interested once it's actually built to be able to go inside and have a bit of a look. But I just like the way it sort of builds it layer by layer. But I'm guessing this is probably what's going to happen with a lot of the buildings that actually that happen within this pack, is that they will auto build sort of like this with the blueprint. But that's pretty cool. Let's go and put our stone away while this is happening, because I think we're going to get quite a few buildings that I think it was in the achievement book that we'll be building. So we'll probably start replacing stuff, or we'll start expanding the village out as we get them, because we've got all of this area out here that we can use. All of the area that's kind of out the back that way. Obviously all this area out here as well, that will be very, very easy to expand out into. We'll just take some of the trees down, and you know, let's face it, the wood will be useful. Can we, I wonder if we can sprint up in here? Nope. I think he's pretty much nearly there though. It looks like he's starting to do the roof. But that's a very nice looking building. Has he run out of resources? Oh, it's still going. Okay, so it's taken a little longer to build, but that is looking very nice indeed. Let's try to see whether we can try and get up and grab ourselves a couple of blocks of dirt, shall we? We'll just use them just to sort of pop up a little higher so we can see. It's very nearly done. Okay, so he's putting in all of the windows and the shutters. Right. Well, I'm guessing he may well be nearly done. So we'll stick this stuff back in here. Okay, so Yulif's Carpentry. So it's open from 9 till 5:30 Sunday to Friday. Okay, let's see if we can go in and talk to Yulif. Oh, is he still going? Can we talk to him? Looking for a new building? Let me help you. What do we want to do? We want to... Let's chat for a minute. So building stuff is so time consuming. When will I get a break? Building the best buildings for you. So let's have a look. So we've got him built that. So I think... Got him built that. Check out my English. Let's grab our achievement book again. So I think what we actually need to do now is actually summon the goddess again, don't we? So we've built the carpenter. So spawn the harvest goddess again to continue the tutorial. So let's grab one of our... I think it's one of the flowers, which I think should be in here, the goddess flower. There we go. There's Icky Rain. So let's throw that into there. There we go. So the harvest goddess. So, sweetie, you're supposed to be going to see Jade, not me. If you haven't yet, get a carpenter house built and visit her upstairs with a flower. If you're in trouble and lost the blueprint, just bring me another 24 logs and I'll give you another one. Okay, well that's fine. We did manage to not lose our blueprint, so that's fine. She's going to despawn. And that should give us another flower. Hopefully. You're going to despawn? Okay. So it looks like we need to go... Yeah, we've done that. We need to go in the house and we need to go and find Jade, who is upstairs. Oh, we said we need a flower, don't we? Let's take her a yellow one. We've got loads of yellow ones. We'll take that one. Okay. Oh, this is quite cool. So it's got a lever there. It's got a flower, like a little workbench thing. So let's go upstairs. Are we going to get out of here? Why can't we get up? Well, that's really quite annoying. Right. Jade. There we go. So, hey, looks like you have a flower for me. The goddess told me all about you. I can't wait to see the town grow. I think the goddess wants to thank you for helping us out. So you should go and see her. But afterwards, please do come back and visit me, as I have something I'd love to show you. Okay, so she's got her flower. Let's have a look. Ooh, look. We have wood, there's meat, there's an iron axe, acacia wood, and in this one we've got a load of flowers and things like that. But we'll leave that be. We'll leave that be for the moment. So sleeping is the quickest way to grow your crops. Interesting. Okay. So I wish I owned a cat, but Yulif hates them. Hey, I just love going out into the world. Watch out for the sheep, though. Okay. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. She's slightly unhinged, I think, isn't she? I'm really not sure why you can't fertilise your crops. Maybe one day? Okay. Right. So we need to go and see the goddess again, by the sound of it. So, there we go. She's given us a flower. Let's put the flower in there. Okay. Well done, dear. This town will be built in no time with you at the helm. Getting things done will probably cost you some money, though. So I'm happy to give you a starting gift of 1,000 gold. Excellent. Oh, that's good. I hope you spend it wisely. Anyway, you should be off to see Jade again now. Thanks for the help. Okay, so she's given us, we now got up in the top right hand corner, we've got 1,000 gold, which does mean we can start buying stuff. So let's have a look. So spawn the harvest goodness again to continue the tutorial. We've now done that. So speak with Jade and ask her how to farm crops. Okay, so this is the thing, if you remember, when we, at the moment, if we try to right click stuff, it doesn't do anything, and if you break it, you don't get anything. So we don't know how to farm them at the moment. So this is where we need to speak to Jade again. So let's try and get... Oh, why is it just not letting me up? This is really very awkward. There we go. Okay. Hey, as promised, I have something to tell you about crop farming. Has anyone ever taught you before? Well, we kind of know, but I don't know how to farm crops, so I'm going to ask. How do I farm crops? Okay, let's run through this again. How do I farm crops? Right, well then let me teach you. The very basics of crop farming is that you need to till some ground. Once done, simply plant some seeds in this spot. Keep in mind that the seeds plant in a 3x3 area. You'll need to make sure that those seeds are watered every day or they will not grow, as well as making sure you have the correct crops for that season. In order to use your hoe, you simply have to right click to till dirt into farmland. Before you can use the watering can, however, you will need to fill it with water. Well, that kind of makes sense, really. Take these and come back to me when you have grown yourself 9 hardy turnips. Oh, and one final tip. If you want to speed up crop growth, you can sleep. Crops will grow every day, so this is the quickest way to get them to grow. Okay, so we've now got turnip seeds. So we now need to make a hoe, by the looks of things. Oh, we've got a hoe and we've got a watering can. Okay, so there's a watering can. So we can fill that, I would imagine, from here as a water source. So we need to grow in a it says a 3x3 area. So where can we plant these? Why don't we have a go? Okay, let's try planting these here. So one, will that grow there? Is that the best we're going to get? Okay. So we now need to water them. So I'm guessing where it's raining, that's probably going to be doing something anyway, because I can't actually tell if we're watering or not. Let's sleep, because let's face it, it's night anyway. Okay, hopefully that should now stop the rain and we'll be able to see. Oh look, yeah. Oh, that's cool. They've grown now. Oh, right, okay, so we have to keep them watered like this then. So what I'm interested to know on this is how... See, let's water all of these, shall we? And I'll till the soil where we've accidentally broken these. So it's not auto-hydrating, is it? In the same way that it would do in normal Minecraft. So this means we've got to go around and kind of hydrate absolutely everything. See, did you notice that as well? where those ones have grown, it's actually... It actually regressed them, didn't it? They hadn't grown quite as far. Interesting. Interesting. So what are you? Don't actually know what you are. So right, let's refill our watering can. So they've now been watered. So there we go. So we've spoken with Jade. We've got the turnip seeds from Jade, and we are in the process of growing the seeds back. Now I wonder if we can jump across them, whether we can buy the shipment box from the carpenter. So let us speak to Yulif. So Jade may not like how I treat her sometimes, but you just have to watch out for your little sister, you know? I'm tired of all this hard work. When will you appreciate my buildings? Well, I do appreciate your buildings. So if you're just looking for buildings, I'm afraid I'm only available 9 AM to 5:30 PM Sunday to Friday. Okay. Have you seen Jim? Isn't he just what? Isn't he just what? Okay. So I'm guessing we can't progress anything until... Oh, really? Okay, hey again. Looks like you don't have 9 hardy turnips yet. If you're stuck and lost your hoe, just come back to me with a stone hoe and I'll happily trade. If you need another watering can... Oh, that's good. So at least we know we can now... Okay. So if we need hoes and we need watering cans, we'll need to give her buckets. And if we need 5 flowers for a bag of hardy turnips. Okay, so this at least gives us a chance that if we break our hoe, lose our watering can, things don't work, then that is how we get them. That is good to know also. Right, let's go back down here. So it does look like we can't jump ahead with the quests until these are growing. Now it doesn't say yet, so it doesn't give us any indications to when they grow either, does it? So I think we're going to have to wait and see whether they grow, and I think on that basis it'll be a good place to end the episode for today. So there we go, we've started, we've now got our carpenter shop built, we've spoken to Jade, we've spoken to Yulif, we've now got a little crop of turnip seeds. I'm be honest with you, I'm probably not sure that that's where I'm going to keep them, but we will see how they come along. So I'm going to need to carry on watering those, so on a daily basis we'll need to give those a bit of water. Obviously that will help them grow when we sleep as well. But for now guys, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.